Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm hoping if you found this message, there is a reason. I thought I'd kind of have a look at what's going on for you in love, whoever you are. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're looking for a pick a card reading, I do have lots of pick a cards on my page, so feel free to explore. So, right away, what I'm seeing on the bottom of the deck here is we have the Queen of Swords. So you could have your boundaries up right now, or you could have had to, perhaps tell someone the truth. Perhaps you're feeling guarded about that. We do have the Knight of Cups here. So someone is coming towards you with some kind of offer, or, maybe the two of you are together and right now you have your boundaries up. But we're going to have a look. We're going to have a look at what's happening here. Interesting. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. And the Seven of Swords in reverse can symbolize the end of games, the end of someone manipulating you, the end of someone... the Seven of Swords can talk about deception and manipulation and gaslighting and things like that. Where it's in the reverse, it shows the end of those games. So perhaps you are experiencing that with someone. It doesn't have to be that type of energy either. Seven of Swords can also be when people stop running from a connection or holding back from a connection. We have the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands does show... it does show public recognition. Like a couple you're recognized by the public as a couple. It can sometimes show marriage. Take it as it resonates. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles kind of gives me the energy that whatever's happening, you're waiting for your manifestations to come in. So, interesting. One more shuffle. We have the Five of Wands in reverse now, and the Five of Wands in reverse is about resolution. Conflict resolution. Interesting. All right. Oh my goodness gracious. We have the Empress on the bottom. So this does show, the Empress talks about, a sensual, committed relationship. It talks about divine feminine. This can be about a mother, or I'm going to say parent. It could be that you're in the energy of the Empress right now and you're attracting things in. Look at that. We have the Magician, and we were talking about manifestations. So to me, it looks to me like whatever you're manifesting in, you're kind of sitting on your throne, sitting in your garden, munching on your treats that you've found. The Magician can be symbolic of you waiting for your manifestations to come in. The Magician can also talk about communication. And what's interesting is sometimes the Magician can talk about manipulation, or someone who appears like they're being manipulative. With the Fox, I also get that Seven of Swords energy. I'm sorry, Fox. I'm sorry. It is, that Seven of Swords energy. So perhaps this person was running from the connection, or they deceived you in some way, manipulated you in some way. To me, it kind of looks like you're focused on eating your snacks. Shout out to my Tauruses. And we have someone wanting to communicate with you, perhaps wanting to communicate why they behaved in the way they did. Perhaps they want to make something happen. I think it's really interesting, this energy here. We have the Sun. interesting. That was the Three of Cups, which is about communication. We do have the Sun here, which is positivity, it's clarity, it's divine masculine. Very interesting. This person could be working on embodying divine masculine energy. Very interesting right off the get-go. So the first thing I want to do is I want to look at what is the current energy in love for you right now. So we're going to get a few cards and we'll see what comes out. So what is the current energy right now? I was only going to get 3, but I want to get another one. Okay. This is really interesting. Because what I'm seeing here is what we have is we have the Queen of Swords on the bottom. So right now I do feel like you're sitting with perhaps your boundaries up. Perhaps this is someone that you had to speak your authentic truth to. Perhaps you put up a wall or you block them. It is the energy that you're coming across kind of cold. Like you have your boundaries up, you're protecting yourself. Look at the magpie, I love it. We also have the Four of Pentacles here. To me, that's the energy of, you know, two people holding back from each other, or it appears to me that you're holding back with the Four of Pentacles. Possibly you're holding back communication, or you're holding back sharing energy with this person because of whatever happened. With the Two of Wands, we do see that in order to move forward, some type of cycle needs to be completed, or some kind of pattern needs to come to an end. The Two of Wands can talk about the approach to whatever caused this Queen of Swords moment. So someone needing to change their approach to this connection in order to move forward. With the likely creator on that side, to me it kind of looks like the ball is in your person's court to make that change. The likely creator is giving me grown-up magician vibes, and I know that sounds really weird, but I'm seeing someone who's the likely creator is being about fully awakened. It's about, you know, understanding the depth of this connection. They're awakened to it. They know what they need to do. And we have this likely creator looking at these Two of Wands as if to say, I know what I need to do to make things right. It's funny, I just heard Frodo. I know what I must do, but I am afraid to do it. I just heard Frodo in my head. Get out of here, Frodo. Interesting. Now I'm hearing all kinds of Lord of the Rings things. Anyway, the Five of Wands shows that in order to have resolution, the approach needs to be changed. The cycle needs to change. That whatever that pattern was needs to change. This can also be, you know, the fact that maybe you two are at a distance from each other with the Two of Wands. Perhaps that is also a factor here. Five of Wands does show resolution. So it shows to me that I think the two of you want resolution. The High Priestess, I do feel like you're holding back right now. I do feel like this is an intuitive connection. And I think it's interesting how we have these two birds. This one really giving me magician energy. Oh my gosh, that's so interesting. I need to look something up in a second. I think it's interesting how we see this owl, all this wisdom, looking over at that crow saying, you know what you need to do. You could feel like this person, like it's not over with this person is what I'm seeing. I feel like you're relying heavily on your intuition right now. Maybe for some of you, you're already talking and trying to work through this and resolve this, because this does show, you know, the end of blockages. It shows the two of you wanting to resolve this. I actually wanted to just look something up really quick in a book. Let's see. Let's see. Lily of the Valley represents new life. If you're going through a rough patch, know that good times aren't too far ahead, as this card can also suggest that your problems are coming to an end. You're finally leaving that rut behind and ready to start over fresh. Inspiration will soon overtake you, giving you a long-needed boost of energy to chase your goals. Hang in there a bit longer and you will see the results you've been hoping for. That's what those Lily of the Valley represent. It represents growth. It's a very positive sign here. I'm not reading out of the actual handbook for this. I'm reading out of, it's a botanical oracle, and it talks about different types of flowers. And in a reading I had yesterday or the day before, I can't remember anymore, Lily of the Valley came out. So I wanted to read to you what it meant. We also have this rose that looks as if it's just, you know, about to bloom. I mean, I guess that's how you look at it, you know, because to me that also kind of looks like the rose from Beauty and the Beast when the flower was starting to wilt and the petals were falling away. All right, so if that's straight, what I want to do, it's not. I want to get your person's energy and your energy now to see what's happening here. I thought I'd do it a little differently today. All right, so we're going to have a look at your energy now. So let's see what's happening with you in this connection. This is interesting. Hierophant on the bottom. Ace of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here on your side is I am seeing that your intuition, I feel like you want to rekindle things here. With the Knight of Cups, I feel like intuitively you are drawn to this person. You intuitively know it's not over. I do feel like you have something you want to share with this person. The Ten of Wands in reverse shows, you know, sharing, unloading the stress by sharing those burdens, by sharing it with a partner. And with the Knight of Cups here, it does look like you want to say something to this person. And it does show, like I said, Knight of Cups is the energy of wanting to rekindle something, especially with this Ace of Pentacles. To me, it looks like you want to resolve things with this person. I'm also seeing the fact that the High Priestess is above you. I do feel like maybe you are waiting for this person to come in to share something with you or to make a move, is what I'm seeing. With the Ace of Pentacles, you could be working on, you know, yourself right now as well. The Two of Swords does show kind of stagnant energy. Again, it's kind of like which one of you is going to move first. That's what I'm seeing. To me, you look like you want to move towards this person, but you want to wait to see what their move is first, is what I'm seeing. We do have the energy of, you know, a breakup, regret, and then stagnant energy. So no movement. I don't know if there's any movement here right now between the two of you. You know, with this Two of Swords, to me, it looks like you're waiting for this person to make a decision, or you're waiting for this person to make their move. Yeah, let's see what's going on in your person's side. We have the Six of Cups. Kind of want to put that there. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Interesting. And we have the Queen of Cups on the bottom. This is really interesting energy because the Five of Swords in reverse shows this person wanting to... The Five of Swords in reverse is... Oh, why? You guys know this always happens to me. I have a wire crossed with the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. It's crossed in my head, that wire. Hang on. Let me see if I can think about it before I open the book. I have no idea why. I know so many meanings of these cards, but for some reason, you guys know it. The Three of Swords in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse always gets me. So I feel Three of Swords in reverse is about forgiveness. And what's the Five of Swords? Do you see me trying to quiz myself before I look? Getting back together, forgiveness. Okay. So it is forgiveness. But it's mainly about wanting to get back together. Five of Swords in reverse. We have a few fives in reverse here, and fives are about change. Five is Hierophant energy. So anyway, what I'm seeing on your person's side is they're spending a lot of time thinking about you with the Six of Cups, thinking about reconnecting with you. This is someone who could be looking at their childhood wounding with this energy. They could be looking at pictures of you, thinking about, you know, reaching out to you, wanting to reconnect with you. It's interesting because your energy, you want to share something with this person. You want to put down the burdens and just, you know, be together already is what I'm hearing. And I feel like that's what this person wants too, but I don't feel like the two of you communicate about it, is what I'm seeing. It's kind of like you have no idea that's how this person is feeling. Intuitively, you know, but then you say, nah, I don't know what I'm talking about, and you gaslight yourself. Six of Cups to me shows this person longing for you. Maybe they don't know how you're feeling because we did see the Queen of Swords. So to me, that shows someone who's unsure of how... It's kind of like they think you're being cold with them or you have a wall up. So it does look like this person, like the two of you want to resolve this and get back together. Ace of Cups to me shows this person is possibly, you know, working on their emotions. They're possibly working on self-love. This is someone who's trying to... Self-love is very important, especially in spiritual connections. So I do see this person trying to focus on filling up their own cup, perhaps their confidence. I also see a bit of an emotional awakening, though, perhaps a realization about how they feel about this, about how they feel drawn back to you here with the Six of Cups. There's, you know, there is energy here of wanting to reconcile and reconnect on both sides. So if you hate this person, I don't know if this is your reading. We have the Queen of Cups on the bottom, and to me, Queen of Cups here shows this person could be missing your nurturing energy. They could be, you know, intuitively drawn to you right now with this Queen of Cups energy. All right, let's see. What do we want to see now? Let's see what's coming in the near future for this connection. We have the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So we see, interesting, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So something happens here. This pentacle comes in. Oh my gosh, you guys. The Knight of Pentacles shows us This is a really interesting energy. I actually want to grab a book. Hang on. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving earth energy. I forgot I was supposed to be calling out signs. We have earth, water. I mean, there's always all the signs is the thing. I guess water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is pretty heavy here. We have earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. I just went smack. I'm sorry. So Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. But what's interesting about the Knight of Pentacles is what I see is two people who want this. And what I see coming in the future is you both working towards this slowly. I feel with this wish fulfillment, I see the two of you coming together. I see positivity, a spark of, you know, happiness. This is the mini sun, the Nine of Cups. And with the Knight of Pentacles, I was called to grab a book that I have here because I specifically saw I've never used this book, you guys. I never used this book, but I wanted to read the Knight of Pentacles, the beginning of it. Oh my gosh, it's on page 143. I love you. You guys love each other. The Knight of Pentacles indicates that you're ready to do what needs to be done to complete a task at hand. Even if you can see the work ahead and find it daunting, you're ready to do what it takes. How beautiful is that? So even though you know the journey will be long and you'll have to be patient, you both know this is Nine of Cups energy. Interesting. This says the fiery energy, all of the nights can be seen. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling. The fiery energy of all of the nights can be seen as the final push you need to take action. I love it. Now, while I have this book here, let's look at Nine of Cups. Why not? I already have it open. This is beautiful. It says, honor all the good you have in your life right now. Perhaps you've been working toward emotional ease and contentment. This card indicates that you have arrived. What are some of the most rewarding and fulfilling experiences happening in your life right now? Can you take some time to sink into them and let them wash over you? I love this. So this is what's coming for you guys, okay? This is what's coming near future. Cat hair. This is what's coming near future. It's like the two of you realizing this is your Nine of Cups and you both want to have this. I'm seeing Eight of Pentacles. You both want to choose this connection. What's even more amazing, you guys, is we have the Lovers on the bottom, the Magpies, and the Lovers shows you both choosing this. It shows divine connection. The energy that I keep feeling is you both want this. And then you both choose this, even though you know it's hard, even though perhaps there's distance between you with the Two of Wands, perhaps there's things that still need to change and evolve. But, you know, I kind of see this, I'm seeing this bird as, you know, flying away and then coming back around and, you know, oh, hey, what are you doing? Like you guys always come back to each other. I want to look something up. I knew it. I knew there was a reason I was supposed to look this up. So first of all, magpies have long been associated with luck and fortune. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy. So this does show joy here because we have 2 of them. But what's really interesting is I looked a little deeper, and a fact about magpies is it talks about the magpie's spirit animal totem, and it's about knowing when to swoop in and fight because they know the timing is right. So this, I see you both knowing, okay, this is the time where we fight for this. This is the time where we choose each other, you know. It's like you both know the timing is right. The timing is finally right. And you're both choosing this. I also feel it's interesting because I talked about someone flying away and then coming back in. Hey, how you doing? So it does give me the energy of this, you know, bird over here coming towards you. We also have the Three of Wands here showing forward movement and progression, planning for the future. So that's what's coming in the near future for the two of you. I'm going to get one more card for near future. I have one flipped over. Hang on. So Four of Pentacles. Now, Four of Pentacles is an interesting card. In some decks, the Four of Pentacles has a very positive meaning, and it's about how you've worked hard for this, and now you get to enjoy what you've earned. And I know that a lot of the time tarot readers talk about Four of Pentacles as, you know, financial burdens, financial lack, sometimes not being able to let someone go, sometimes holding back from someone, being more careful with your money, experiencing loss of money. See, there's so many meanings, and that's why people in the comment section who say, that's not what that card means. It's not just about card definitions. We're also, you know, tapping into energy, and we're trying to take into account the energy of all of the other cards. It's why I don't like one card readings. I don't like them. No, not for me. Anyway, so the Four of Pentacles is an interesting card because it even says in my my gross little book that it can be interpreted two ways. The Four of Pentacles signifies that you have successfully managed to accomplish many of your goals and have attained material wealth in the process. So, and it doesn't have to be material wealth. To me, it feels like I'm seeing the overarching energy of two people who have worked hard for this, who have possibly spent a long time in separation or have had like many separations, I'm not sure. But we see you both choosing this and working towards a future together. Very interesting. Oh, listen, there is a warning. Do not turn into an overly possessive or greedy person from this. So don't, this is a very interesting energy. I was wondering why we had Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. And Nine of Pentacles can show the two of you coming together both with very strong, confident foundations, and therefore you have a connection that thrives. I do feel like this person and you could be at a distance or have lives where you need to be independent from each other. And Spirit's saying, you know, with this Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, to remember how hard the two of you have worked for this and to not let fear of being alone or don't become overly dependent on this person's energy. I feel like the two of you have worked to be independent. You know, they say a healthy connection is one that thrives on being together, but also being independent from each other. So there is this energy of Spirit saying, you know, this is your wish fulfillment. I feel like you've worked hard to be your own person, to not chase, to not overgive yourself. And Spirit's saying, be careful not to become too drunk on this Nine of Cups energy when it finally happens. The Knight of Pentacles also shows that, you know, it could be slow moving. And so try not to overthink that aspect as well. I just knocked all these cards and made a mess. I will also say I find it interesting because the two cards that are here are cards that I've heard described as the mini Empress and the mini Emperor. So it's like Spirit saying, remember, you guys still have to evolve into the Emperor and the Empress. Like, this is you guys trying, I think, to be the mini Emperor and the mini Empress. So this, to me, it's a sign that you're still both growing. So not to become too, you know what these connections are like, the lovers, you guys know what I'm talking about. Try not to overthink about it too much is what I'm hearing. All right, can I see, what do we want to see? I want to see what your intuition is telling you about this connection. So it's interesting because what I see here is your intuition is telling you that there's a shift coming, that this is your emotional fulfillment. I'm hearing it had to end for a reason. It had to come crashing down for a reason with the Tower. I also feel like your intuition is telling you this is coming. With this Tower card, I feel like you can feel something coming. Kind of like the ground is rumbling. Interesting, because I do get the sense that you don't believe your intuition. You know, you could be someone who's having dreams about this person every night, and you're getting, you know, like, why am I dreaming about this person? It's because your intuition is trying to tell you something is coming, and I think you feel that. Interesting. 10 of Cups. Look, a new beginning. It's like your intuition is telling you that this is coming, that you're going to have a new beginning with this person, that you'll have emotional fulfillment. Interesting. Let's see what your person's intuition is telling them about this connection. We have the King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So their intuition is telling them it's time to go. It's time to go in there and give that Queen of Cups your cup. Doesn't matter the gender. We had Queen of Cups out earlier, remember? When we were talking about this person's energy, thinking about their Queen of Cups. So you could resonate with counterparts. You could both be water signs. This shows a highly intuitive connection with the King of Cups. This person's intuition is telling them to tell you how they feel, to be generous with the love that they feel for you. Wheel of Fortune, it's like their intuition is telling them, spin that wheel, get back on that ride. Interesting. Get on that plane, I just heard. That's interesting. You know, in the movies and TV shows where people jump on planes to surprise each other? Oh, dear. Strength. Oh, my gosh. You're my match. Look. Look, 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 look. That's beautiful. So this shows... It's funny because I heard Lord of the Rings, and I talk about this infinity symbol and about how it represents a bond that cannot be recreated, nor can it be destroyed ever. So I feel like this is a connection where the two of you will only feel this for each other. And I'm hearing that, like Lord of the Rings, it must be destroyed from whence the fire it came, or whatever the words are. I don't know. Anyway, very interesting. It could also be that this person's intuition is trying to give them the strength to, you know, make those adjustments to come towards you. Interesting. I want to see what action you're both going to take on each side. I've tried to leave it like that with, anyway. It made sense in my head. Let's see what action they will take towards this connection. We have the Ace of Wands, inspired action. Their intuition says, hey, you, go now. And all of a sudden, magpie swoops in. That magpie swoops in. I know that's a crow. Don't ruin my fun with technicalities. Oh my gosh, we have Temperance. So this person really being patient about coming in. They want to come in at the right time. They want to come in at the right moment. They want to... This is someone who also wants to be patient with you with this card. What's interesting is this is the dog, I believe, that's on the King of Wands, and we have the Ace of Wands here. So to me, I'm also seeing a message of this person taking control of the situation. Because like I said, I was feeling like there's this energy of who's going to move first. And I feel I'm picking up on that King of Wands energy just because of this doggy here. Anyway, interesting. We do have Page of Cups, which can show, you know, this person intuitively coming in, following their intuition, perhaps an apology at first. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. Inspired action. So get ready, because here they come. Let's see what action you will take. I feel like you're waiting for this person, but let's see what action you will take. What action will you take towards this connection? This could be the action you take. Interesting. This is very interesting. We have justice and death. And I feel for action, I feel like you are not making a move. I do feel like you will make compromises with this person once they come in. I really do feel like you're waiting for an apology, or you're waiting for them to come back in. Perhaps you were the last one to contact them. This death and rebirth one is an interesting energy, because what I see happening is you waiting until the transformation, death ending, then waiting for the transformation to be complete. And then when this person comes in and there's a discussion, accountability, you both talk about it. I do see you forgiving this person. I do see you compromising with this person. This person's actions, or their intuition is telling them they need to make adjustments. And what I'm seeing with the Justice card is you compromising with this person. I also want to talk about the fact that this is the elephant. That is the Queen of Swords. So I think that's interesting that that was the first card we had, was the Queen of Swords, you know, speaking her truth, boundary up. And now we have Justice here. All right, let's see. What advice do you need to hear about this connection? What advice do you need to hear? Interesting. So advice you don't normally take in the reverse. Empress came out in reverse, but I will talk about what it means when the Empress comes out in reverse. Advice, generally readers go with the upright and blockages are the reversal. But anyway, the Empress card for advice is to trust in your truth, like that Queen of Cups energy, to believe in what you're feeling, to not chase, to attract, to know that this is coming, know your worth. The Six of Wands does show success here. It shows triumph. It shows the two of you reconnecting, perhaps making it official on social media even. It shows, for advice right now, what I'm seeing is sometimes the Empress in reverse can talk about lack of self-worth. So if you are someone who struggles with lack of self-worth, or you're not confident in who you are, if you're, you know, that Nine of Pentacles mini Empress, you're not quite there yet, keep focusing on that. The Six of Wands can be about feeling loved and appreciated. And I know that I keep saying it, but you guys, your life can change once you learn how to love and appreciate yourself and not need anyone else. So I do see Spirit saying, you know, keep nurturing yourself, keep nurturing the beautiful being that you are. You're magical, you're unique, and you deserve to be exactly who you are and to be loved for it and to not judge yourself for it or to have low self-esteem. I know it's easier said than done. I had chronic low self-esteem. Like, I never thought that I would be a confident person. I almost didn't want to have children because I was worried about passing it on to them. Thankfully, my children are all confident. And I've learned how to be confident it is worth it. It's worth doing the work. It's worth forgiving yourself, learning how to love yourself. I just can't say that enough for you guys. Six of Wands also, we see, I believe that's orange there. Citrus. Anyway, that does show energy. So it does show to me that there's still energy in this connection. Anyway, let's see the outcome between you two. Outcome between the two of you. What is the outcome here? What's coming? Aww, we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is beautiful because it shows you two coming back together. It shows the two of you exchanging energy, you know, a relationship evolving, a connection evolving. And we do have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom. So that shows growth. What card is this one on now? What one is that one on? Is it Hierophant energy? I think this is on the Hierophant card, but I cannot be sure of that. Anyway, Page of Pentacles shows a new chapter. It shows a fresh start after growth. It does show change. It shows evolvement. We have Six of Pentacles, so we have a balanced connection here, equal give and take. We also have the World, so that Two of Wands, that cycle coming to an end so that there can be forward movement. Perhaps the closing of the distance between the two of you. Wheel of Fortune. Everything happens in divine timing. Oh my goodness. Very nice. Very nice. So let's just see if there's anything else that wants to come out for you. Maybe I'll get this one. Let's see. What do you need to hear? What do you need to hear about this connection? Ah, I tried not to mess up these cards and I almost lost the deck. We have change, new season of life. That's very beautiful. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know. We have peace, which came out in pile 3 the other day, I think. I need to get one more. We have don't stop, a miracle is around the corner. Oh my goodness. Energy. Oh, didn't I just say that's citrus? I pointed out, I said citrus energy. Look, energy, intensity, passion, power, energy, sun, action. Oh my gosh, amazing. I think I have to take them all. What do you think, you guys? Do you think we need to take them all? I think we need to take them all. It's interesting because we have one from each section. So we have action, we have meaning, and we have whatever the other one is. Let me get my book. This is amazing. So we have a meaning card. So this card is going to explain what your situation means. Think of them as your subconscious mind or intuition telling your conscious mind the hidden truth. So this is the meaning of what your whole situation means. And we have, hang on. We have action cards. Action cards tell you what you need to do about your situation. Think of them as the universe giving you practical advice on how you should act in order to manifest the best outcome. And then we have, I just want to explain to you guys how it works. We have message cards. So message cards is what the universe wants you to know. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to do anything about it. They're just messages related to your situation for you to be aware of. After knowing and understanding the message, you can make up your own meaning or action inspired by it. I think it's really interesting because of the way I laid them out. Because what I'm seeing is, you know, what's coming for the two of you, peace and harmony, contentment. I have your person over here. I feel like they're wanting to put energy into it, wanting to take action. And we have a message for you. Don't stop. A miracle is around the corner. So very interesting. Let's read what they mean, and you can take them as however way they resonate to you. That doesn't have to be your person's energy, however it resonates to you. Goodbye, sun, for a minute. The sun went behind the cloud. So let's do peace first. A dove symbolizes complete peace, harmony, tranquility, and purity. Being at peace means being perfectly content. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. You are not attached to the outcome. You are not worried about the future or thinking about the past. You are perfectly present and okay with anything that comes your way. Discover your inner stillness, that safe place within that can never be disturbed. Know that you must first find peace within in order to attract the desired outcome or to know the truth when it comes to this situation. To find peace, look for the opposite. Look for things that take you away from peace and deal with them. Interesting. So we do have this energy of, you know, doves can also represent, you know, union and reconciliation. We're going to go to the don't stop one. It's always too early to quit. I love that. You've had enough and you want to quit. Oh dear. Understandably so. Continue. I also wanted to point out, very interesting, that there is a deck. I have no idea if it's by the same people, but it is from the same company. Hang on. And in this deck, crystals are swords. And I think it's interesting because the very first card we got was Queen of Swords. And that's kind of, I'm just getting that message here. But anyway. Continue moving towards your dreams, plans, and desires, and the universe will reward you for your patience and endurance. This is not the time to give up. Stand your ground and believe in yourself. A miracle is around the corner. And if you quit now, you might never find out what it was. If everything was easy, life wouldn't be fun. Without the current challenges you face, there is no growth. Without growth, you might not be ready to accept your reward. Build up your endurance and commit. You are reaching the most important part of your journey, and it is essential that you keep going. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's always darkest before the dawn, is what I'm hearing. Okay, now we have energy, so let's look at that. Thank you for sharing your time with me today, friend. Wouldn't it be cool if we could just go hang out together? I'll sit around talking about this stuff. Connect with the energy within. Allow yourself to move. Allow yourself to feel. Feel it all. If you are overflowing with energy right now, then scream, cry, run, laugh. Do what you need to do to let it all out. If, on the other hand, you are lacking energy right now, know that it is still there. We are all able to tap into an infinite energy source. When you are enthusiastic or excited about something, it does not matter how many hours you slept or what you ate. Take care of your physical body, but know that the energy is there anyway. It will always be there. It never left you. If you are thinking about starting a new project or a new relationship, approach it with excitement and passion. And what are their actions? Approaching you with excitement and passion. Ace of Wands. Mic drop. Not really, but kind of. Anyway, what do I want to get now? Let's get some Cupid cards. That's what I want to get. What messages do you need to hear from your person or from spirit? Love always wins. Oh my gosh. Don't stop. A miracle is around the corner. Love always wins. Cat hair. Who am I? Who am I? That's very interesting. So this shows mirroring, and that's really strange that that came out, because I showed you guys a picture the other day where I was going through spiritual awakening, and I did that picture and I said, who am I? Who am I? Because I no longer recognized myself. It could be that you and this person mirrored a lot and taught each other a lot about who you are, who you truly are. You could be a totally different person after this connection. We have, if only we could travel back in time. Oh, and look at the High Priestess looking back towards that person. I'm so excited for our future. Okay. You know what? I'd like to think that that's not just your person, though. I need to keep it balanced. I'm so excited for our future. Also makes me think of you falling in love with yourself, finally loving yourself, and being excited for what life has to offer you. You know, I think we should normalize finding ourselves later in life. I grew up in a house where the mentality was, well, what's the point? And there is a point. I think we all should normalize chasing our dreams and awakening even later in life. Anyway, I feel like this is not only the two of you, but also your higher self is so excited for what comes ahead. They're telling you, I'm so excited for our future. Interesting. We have to the moon and back, and this came out in reverse. This doesn't feel right. So in the past, it could have been like bad timing. It could have been that something felt off. Maybe this person did keep secrets from you and you kind of intuitively knew that, or something felt off. The other thing I'm seeing is that when you're apart, when you're not exchanging energy, there's just something that seems to be missing in each other's lives, is what I'm seeing. And this one came out earlier, but I didn't notice it. I'm sorry. Why am I crying? So your person, in their energy, we had the Ace of Cups. And remember, I was talking about, I was picking up on an emotional awakening. So this could be someone who's, you know, crying over this awakening to how important you really are. Anyway, very, very nice. Do I want to get, let's just get a couple more. Of course I do. All right, let's just see what comes out. We have listen quietly. Oh my gosh, if you were here yesterday, let your intuition guide you. I'm pretending to be Grandmother Willow from Pocahontas. Listen to your intuition. Listen to that little voice that tells you what's actually going on here. Don't listen to your brain. Let your intuition guide you. We have see with eyes of love, not with anger or resentment or hate. See with eyes of love. Beautiful. So we have stop and let it all grow around you for a little bit. And there is this energy of taking this slow. We did see the Knight of Pentacles, so I do believe even when contact happens, you're going to move slowly forward together. Page of Pentacles is also, I know I'm skipping way back to the outcome. Page of Pentacles is also the start of a solid foundation. That's one thing I wanted to mention. And we have reflect, reflect. So there's that mirroring energy that we were talking about earlier. And I feel like you and this person spent a lot of time reflecting about this connection. Anyway, I'm going to keep this in the deck because I need to have it even. But yeah, that's your reading, you guys. thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna go do a face one now. Maybe I'll resonate with that one too. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you there, and I'll be back in a few days with a pick a card reading. Thank you for your patience. If you're waiting for a personal reading from me, I'm getting there. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'm sending you lots of love and light as always. I love you. I'm always reading your comments. You fill me up with joy and happiness. If you're sending me an email, I have a lot. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.